Esports is my life. It means everything to me. It's never about individual. It's about the team. Play perfect for your teammates, for your fans.
God, Ocelote does it again and again!
We train hard. We fight hard. But at one moment, when it all counts.
So he's just shooting it, super minions are shooting it, double kill for Ocelote.
Winning is the best feeling in the world. digibet.com, home of esports betting. How do I feel when people comes to me and ask for stuff? When people comes to me and ask for stuff with, with happy faces, the thing that I feel the most is probably like happiness, It's just happiness. Like there is no money in this world that can pay that. There's nothing equal to that. There's nothing equal on seeing somebody's face, smiling, and, opening the arms and saying, can you give me a hug? I was like, of course I can, man. I'm a human being, So, yeah, it's just crazy. It's just crazy. I couldn't like it more because, you're making people happy. And it's the other way around as well, They make me happy. It's something like I think we feed each other. If I got asked for anything and I'm able to provide what has been asked for, it just comes from inside of me, I have to give it, From when I was so young, my parents teach me, the people around me teach me that if there's nothing better than making people happy, And on the other hand, there's nothing better than be happy yourself. And what can make you more happy than making others be happy with what you do, So, of course, man, if I got asked about doing anything, if I got asked about photo, if I got asked about an interview for a web page that is good, if I got asked for an interview of a web page that is not so good, I'm gonna accept it, I'm gonna accept it. That's it, man. I'm gonna accept it. Like this guy, that guy works so hard to get his job done, and it's not a big deal for me spending 10 minutes of my life into answering some questions for him. The strangest thing I've got asked to do, I've got so many, I have to say, okay? But one of them could be, this might sound cocky, well, it's fine, I'm just gonna say it. So, I remember in DreamHack, for instance, I didn't go DreamHack to play. I went DreamHack to do some branding and stuff for the sponsors. And I remember a girl that came, was actually, I'm gonna be frank, she was pretty hot, okay? And she just came to me and said, hey, could you make a photo with me, kissing me, just for my boyfriend? This is like totally legit, totally serious. I didn't know where to hide, Maybe the boyfriend is like 2 for 2, like a big guy. I don't want to deal with that. So I'll be honest, okay? I did use my status as pro gamer once, well, maybe more than once, okay? But to try to get stuff done, but I will just tell you one thing, okay? It was actually embarrassing, ridiculous, because I was Las Vegas, and I wanted to join a club, and the club was actually, there were esports people, in the club, and I remember I was with guys, and so went there, and said, yeah, we are these guys, 4 guys, I'll get in. No, you cannot. I was like, oh, come on, man, you know who I am? I'm Ocelote, man. I play esports. They was like, what the fuck are you talking about, dude? You're not gonna join. So what I did was just went back without joining the club. Couldn't take advantage of it, but I tried, definitely. Pretty embarrassing. It's really hard deciding who's your friend in this environment, definitely, yes. Especially if you're myself. It's not that easy, man, because you see people come along you, it's fucked up, dude, because you don't know if they come because you're Ocelote or if they come because you're a good guy or maybe, good friends in esports. Really Nif. My teammate Nif, Kevin, those two are actually really, really good friends of mine. It's true that I'm their captain right now. It's totally true, but they did a lot of stuff for me. I did a lot of stuff for them. There is a link in between us. We did a lot of stuff for each other that makes me believe that I don't think we will hurt each other any day. So you could call them friends, yes. Then Alex Mueller, manager director of SK Gaming. It's true. It's true. Like he's a businessman. That's true. He is the owner of the company I work for, SK Gaming. But he had really nice moves with me, and I believe every move he does with me is to help me out, and that's a good support. And then another guy, I would say Minsik, which is the manager of SK Gaming. He is a really good guy. Not only that, he had really nice actions with me. He wants to support me all the time. Nobody banging in front, just him and myself, just talking about stuff. Those are real friends, And there are a lot of good guys that I know from this scene, like Carney, like Sean, like Joe Miller, really, really good guys that I really enjoy being with. And they never, I would put my hand on fire, they will never hurt me, What's the impression I want to leave to the people if one day I'm not on this planet? What a question, by the way. I would like people to know that I'm a person that loves his family, and I'm a person that loved everybody that followed my dream along me, that followed me during my path, And it sounds a bit gay, but I love all of them, man. I really do. And every move I did, even if it didn't look as good as it should, every move I did was for me, to my personal success, and of course for them. I want to make them happy, my family, my friends, people around me, my viewers, my fans, everybody, man. I want to make them happy. You yourself, Kanye. I want to make them happy, man. That's my wish. People have to fight for their dream. That's probably the main thing I would say. Like, no matter what happens, no matter who tells you what, people are gonna fuck you over or try to fuck you over a lot, You know why 0.0001% people only succeed in life, succeed crazily? Because those 0.0001% people of the whole world are the only ones that no matter what happens, no matter what people tell them, they keep trying, man. They keep trying. They keep following their dreams, man. That's the most important thing I want people to remind. Like, I want to leave the sensation that you are able as a human being to do everything. You are able to do everything. You got everything in your hands. It's just up to you getting it or not. So yeah, I remember a phrase, a sentence from Will Smith, which I believe I love Will Smith, from the film Pursuit of Happiness, which was something like, don't let anybody tell you what you cannot do. The reason they tell you cannot do that is because they probably cannot do that. And I think it's one of the sentences, one of the most important sentences of the whole life. I believe it is, and it's probably what I've learned that is more important for my real life, definitely.
Down. Super minions are all over CLG right now. The turrets are going to drop. The Nexus is exposed. Ocelot pulls the ulti off. The Morgana ulti has hit no one. They are going to use the absolute zero. Everything is going to go down. This is insane because SK Gaming are just ripping the Nexus apart. Yellow Star is just shooting it. Super minions are shooting it. Double kill for Ocelot. SK Gaming 2-0. CLG here in the semi-finals. They are into Season 2 finals. They have made it to Season 3. And do the crowd love it?
Oh my gosh, on their feet, slamming thundersticks together, all of them applauding, and you just see how happy these guys are. I think Ocelot might be crying right now.
I think
these
they
guys
are, and they deserve
so
it. That's beautiful to see.
Oh
That's
my
how
God.
much it means to these guys. This is just everything. This is their lives for the next year transmuted right there on the screen, and that just means everything to them. I'm getting there now.
Oh,
I love
that's so
that,
sweet
man.
of you. That's
Ocelot's
so sweet
such a nice guy. He deserves it, man. And if this team has come together in the last month, a week before Poland, a week.
Yeah.
That's all it was. This team. They got third place there. They absolutely deserved it. And you know what? I couldn't think of a nicer bunch of guys that got that.
It was like so great, man. It's like speechless. I got no words to describe the happiness of that moment. You're playing like 8 hours a day, 10 hours a day maybe. You're training, you know, for that moment, exactly for that moment. And then you realize that training was worth because you achieved what you wanted, you know. The feeling inside of you is crazy. It's crazy. Like I remember that moment, if it was yesterday, and I feel so good remembering it. So the last words are going for you guys. You guys are my family. You guys are my friends. You guys are my followers, my fans, man. All I can say is thank you very much, man. Even these words are directed to people that hate me, you know. All I can say is that don't believe what you read in forums. Don't believe that shit. People will just always make up stuff, you know. Create your own opinion from watching me. Create your own opinion from, you know, looking at me and my teammates, you know. Create your own opinion. Don't be sheeps, you know. So yeah, thank you very much to everybody, man. I'm just speechless with all the support I'm receiving these days, all the support I was receiving the past months, that I wasn't the best player ever. But now, today, right here, I can tell you that Ocelote is in the esports scene to win everything at any game. So thank you very much for everything.